Hey, welcome back to Glitchy University. In this video, you'll learn how to set up your phone to target a specific country's audience on TikTok for organic. We'll be covering the use of VPNs and SIM cards. Okay, I'm just going to preface this by saying, if you live in the USA or Canada and want to target the US audience, then it should be fairly easy without doing any of these steps. Canadians might need to get a US travel SIM, but otherwise you can completely skip this section. Similarly, if you're from the UK and want to target the UK audience, then this is also really straightforward. However, if you're from the UK and want to target the US audience, then you'll need a VPN, which this guide covers. Now, for those of you which are outside any of these countries, then first you'll need a VPN and a dedicated IP. A dedicated IP is an IP address from your VPN provider that only you use. This can help your setup appear more authentic to TikTok. Most VPN providers offer this as an add-on to your original payment plan. As of right now, Surfshark, Private Internet Access, ExpressVPN, and NordVPN all offer this as a service, among others. Now remember, this may change, so it's definitely worth checking whether they still offer this before you purchase the subscription. Now, turning on the VPN alone is very unlikely to trick TikTok into thinking you're from that location. So what I highly recommend doing is just setting up your phone correctly. This process is necessary if you want to target an audience in a specific country, like the US, but you're not living there. So first, you have to factory reset your iPhone or Android device. Remember, a factory reset erases all data from your phone, so be sure to back up anything important before you begin. To avoid this risk completely, I'd recommend just using an old phone or a second phone. Now, I will be showing this process on an iPhone and I would recommend using an iPhone, but if you've only got an Android, then I'm sure you can follow along on that. The process will be fundamentally the same, but it might just look slightly different. During the phone setup, make sure to select your region as the country you want to target. So I'm just going to select US. Now for iPhones, skip the step asking for your iCloud ID for now. For Android devices, just skip signing into your Google account at this stage. When you're setting up the phone, make sure to not enable any location services. You will set this up later. You can then complete the setup as usual, before then turning Bluetooth off permanently by going to the phone settings and manually turning off Bluetooth from there. If you're using a SIM card from the country you want to target, then this is the point you'd then insert it. Remember, you don't need to activate it. Now make sure you open the App Store to create a new iCloud ID. Make sure the location you select for this ID matches the region you selected during the phone setup. For Android users, open the Play Store and create a new Google account, ensuring the location matches your selected region. Now download the VPN app you'll be using, log in, and then turn on the dedicated IP. Make sure to not turn this off under any circumstance. Now you're good to install the TikTok app. To check if your setup is working correctly, then just proceed to the TikTok sign up page. Then on the sign up with phone or email screen, look at the phone country code TikTok displays. If this country code matches the country you selected as your target region, then your setup is ready. However, if the country code does not match the region you want to target, then try this process once again. If it still shows the wrong country code after attempting that, then you're going to have to purchase a SIM card from the country that you want to target. And don't worry, you won't be paying a bill for it because we're just going to use it unactivated. In the setup process, once you've just turned off Bluetooth, this is the stage you're now going to insert your SIM card if you have one. Make sure to open it and we'll be using this nano SIM. Use the SIM tool provided or something similar like a tag to open the SIM tray. Now you can place the SIM card inside of this tray and place it back inside the phone. Now just wait for this to go from saying searching to no service. Once it comes up saying that, then your phone has been correctly set up with the SIM card. And then you can proceed with the following steps as usual. If you're using a SIM card, you do also have to use a dedicated IP. Remember that you only need to use a SIM card if using a dedicated IP doesn't work by itself. Once you've followed all of these steps, you'll be able to target any country from anywhere. As always, thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.